Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story about finding purpose in the most unexpected places. The whirlwind of internet fame and what it truly means to be a good friend. This is the story of Orion and Luna. Our tale begins on a beautiful, lazy afternoon in the countryside. Orion, a shaggy, earnest, border collie mix, is feeling restless. You see, he used to think his job was guarding the moon, and now that it's daytime, he's a little lost. He sighs, it's just. Daytime is so unstructured. Luna, no perimeter, no objective. His best friend Luna, a sleek, wise black cat, is perfectly content. Without even looking up from batting a dandelion puff, she replies, "The objective is to enjoy the sun, you goof. Try it." But Orion can't relax. He needs a mission. Nearby, their human, Chloe, is having a rough day. She's a social media manager for a pet food brand, and her boss, Brandon, is demanding authentic pet joy by 5 p.m., as if joy works on a deadline. Frustrated, she looks up and sees a perfect moment. Orion, in a burst of playful energy, gently noses Luna. Luna responds by placing a single, deliberate paw on his snout, holding him at bay with calm, unblinking dignity. Chloe smiles, raises her phone, and clicks. That night, Chloe posts a photo. The caption reads, "When you're dramatic, but your friend is zen." The internet loves it. The likes pour in, from 10 to 1,000 in no time. Comments flood her feed. Mood. "This is my spirit animal. The cat, the dog's face. I feel seen." Encouraged, Chloe posts a short video. It shows Orion staring intently at a floating leaf, while Luna, in the background, gracefully slips and falls into a pile of them, only to emerge perfectly composed. With a comedic beowing sound effect added, the video goes viral. The view counter spins wildly: 10,000, 50,000, 200,000. Her phone rings. It's her boss, Brandon. "Chloe, this is it. This is authentic. Get more." The next day, Chloe arrives on the hill, armed with a professional camera, treats, and little bandanas with the pet food logo. "Okay guys," she says, "let's make some magic. Orion, look quest-wise. Luna, look wise. For Orion, this is it. A human with a mission." He sits at perfect attention, eyes locked on the camera. Luna, however, is not impressed. She sniffs the branded bandana, gives Chloe a slow blink of profound disappointment, and walks away. The resulting photo is hilarious. Orion, a picture of intense focus, and just Luna's tail exiting the frame. It goes viral too, with the caption, "The meeting agenda versus I quit." And so began their rise to fame. The whole aesthetic got sleeker. Chloe set up a beautiful minimalist backdrop on the hill for their photo shoot. One picture showed Luna perched on a fence with Orion below, looking worried. The caption, her, "The sky is the limit." Him, "But what if the limit fails?" In another video, Chloe tosses a treat. Orion catches it with athletic precision. Luna lets hers land at her paws, stares at it for a full 5 seconds, and then eats it slowly. That one got 10 million likes. Brandon was ecstatic. The analytics are off the charts. He'd say, "The anxious dog, chill, cat dynamic is relatable to millennials and Gen Z. Scale it up." But the pressure started to take its toll. Orion began performing his anxiety, looking to Chloe for direction after every shot. Luna became more aloof, spending more time alone in the oak tree. Their natural friendship was becoming a performance. Things came to a head one evening during a sunset shoot. Chloe was stressed, with Brandon on speakerphone. "We need a climax. Chloe. The big finale. The Illuminati, unmasked or something. Make it epic." Chloe, tired, replied, "They're not actors, Brandon. They're just a dog and a cat." But Brandon insisted, "They're brand ambassadors. Now, I've sent a drone. Get a shot of them together, under the moon. The full circle." A small, buzzing drone arrived, its red light blinking like an eye. For Orion, this was a threat, a buzzing, flying invader on his hill. His sense of duty roared back to life. "Luna, unknown object." On the perimeter, he growled protectively. He started barking and chasing the drone, his viral anxious persona replaced by genuine, protective ferocity. Chaos erupted. The drone swooped, trying to get the shot. Luna hissed, her fur on end. Chloe yelled, "Stop, Orion, no." Orion leaped, snapping at the drone. It zipped towards the pond to avoid him. And then, something happened. The drone's red light reflected in the water, just like the moon used to. Orion froze at the pond's edge, panting. He saw the chaotic reflection, then looked up at the real moon, rising peacefully and silently. He looked at Chloe, the camera, the branded bandana around his neck. He looked at Luna, who was watching him with deep concern, for the shot, but for him. He realized this mission was wrong. "This isn't guarding," he whimpered softly. "This is noise." And with that, he quietly slipped off the branded bandana. Later that night, the drone was gone. Chloe sat on the grass, her head in her hands. "I'm sorry, guys," she whispered. "I'm so sorry. I turned your piece into content." Orion came over and, without any performance, simply rested his head in her lap. It was a quiet, real moment of comfort. Luna padded over and curled up against Chloe's side, purring loudly. Chloe cried a little, then smiled. She pulled out her phone one last time, not to stage a shot, but to take a simple picture of the three of them together in the quiet moonlight. No caption, no hashtags. Weeks later, things were different. Chloe had a new, simpler job in graphic design. On her personal social media feed, she posted that final, quiet photo. The caption read, "Sometimes the best thing you can guard is your own peace. P.S. They're retired now." The comments were filled with hearts and supportive notes. Our story ends back on that countryside hill at dawn. Orion and Luna are there, but Orion isn't pacing. He's lying down, watching the sky lighten with soft, pink hues. The sun doesn't need guarding either, does it? He asks. Luna purrs. Nope, it just needs appreciating. Orion lets out a long content sigh. Good, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. He closes his eyes, truly resting, as Luna tucks her head under his chin. The two friends were at peace, in their vast, beautiful world, no longer performers, but simply themselves. This story is a beautiful reminder that true joy and purpose aren't about likes or virality, but about quiet moments and genuine connection. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this one. See you next time.